day, everyone. Welcome to GST 7084 Business Research Methodology. Now, this course is designed to walk you through the comprehensive research process, particularly in the business and management context, whether you are aiming to conduct independent research or analyze others' work. This course is crucial to becoming a competent and confident researcher. So, what I would like to perhaps introduce you on the course overview and the synopsis. This course emphasizes the entire, I must say, research process. From identifying problem to interpreting findings, and there will be important key components that include the research fundamentals. We're gonna go further deeper on exactly what research is all about, why does it matter in business, and perhaps also to connect to entrepreneurship. And the research design, how to systematically structure your investigation, data collection about quality and quantitative methods, and also all the parts that regards to the sampling procedures, and also measurement and analysis, ensuring accuracy, reliability, and validity, and also proposal and report writing, so that you are later able to translate your research into actionable insights. So let us break down the learning outcomes you will achieve. First is actually identify and diagnose on research problem statement, right? So what we can work on is actually to spot research worthy issue in business and also entrepreneurship, and translate those issues into precise research questions. So we're going to map this to be program learning outcome 2, and also the cognitive skill level 3, that is more on application. So example of activities will be perhaps writing a case study or writing an article journal, so that you can spot the core problem in the real world scenario. And the course learning outcome 2 is all about formulating review of literature and data collection through research instruments. So you will learn to review existing studies and create effective research instruments like survey and interviews. And we're going to map these to program learning outcome number 2, that is on cognitive skill level 6, where you can synthesize all the activity like designing a questionnaire aligned with specific research objectives, and also prepare, of course, research proposal. And the third one is on analyze and present data. So this is where students are exposed to learn to conduct appropriate data analysis using software tools. Perhaps you're going to learn SPSS and also Smart PLS, and we're going to interpret results to make informed conclusion and recommendations. So this is mapped to program learning outcome 3, that is on practical skill level 6 on communication and also application. So we have several interesting activity that we have gone through. I've been teaching this since 2008 after I completed my PhD. Right, so we have ongoing intellectual discourse and research thinking, and perhaps we can foster this intellectual discourse evident through the business research lecture series, and we encourage you to engage with real academics and industry researchers. So you have to be active, you have to participate in so-called writing a literature review, so that you can engage with other visiting scholars. It's going to be key part of the learning process. Now, let us cover the next session, that is on how we are going to spend our time over the semesters, and more importantly is actually to know about how you will be assessed, right? So part 1, there will be what you call assessment, continuous, and also final evaluation, right? But before that, let us see, we'll be progressing into these 14 weeks of structured learning, so that you are building your research skills step by step. Perhaps I can just have a very quick glance through your weekly, topics. You see, all these correspond to, course learning outcome, the one that we were discussing just now. So that it's designed to meet your capacity to become what you can deliver in research. So topic for the first week, like today, right, we're gonna cover what is business research and why is it important. That's going to be from part of the overview of the research business research method 1 and 2, and how does that support decision making and organizational strategy. And also we'll review real world research examples to ground your understanding. Yep. And then week 3 and 4, laying the research groundwork. That is actually where you have to start do some preliminary info gathering, and also crafting effective research problems and setting testable objectives. So here we are also going to develop a theoretical framework. So the key activity is actually drafting a problem statement and defining variables. Week 5 and 7, until week 7, this is where methodology deep dive. Yeah, we're gonna cover topic like research design, quali and quantitative or mixed methods in nature, and methods of data collection, survey, interview, or experiments, and perhaps some understanding about the measurement, scaling, and also sampling procedures. While week 8 and week 9, this is where proposal development and fieldwork come into the picture, right? So the topic cover here will be about all constructing your research proposal, preparing instruments and understanding ethical considerations, and also introduction to the field data collection. And finally, between week 10 to 14, this is where you're going to learn some, interesting area of analysis of data and interpretation. So this will involve data processing, yeah, and running analysis, perhaps some introductory of statistics on univariate, bivariate, yeah, and also multivariate techniques like regressions, factor analysis, and you're going to be exposed to some tools of statistical analysis like SPSS, perhaps. Now, your performance will be assessed in 3 components, right? 30% continuous assessment, which actually help to measure the learning outcome too. Yeah, and also this involve weekly, perhaps we're gonna sort of like work on progress submission of your writing of journal article. So this will be a group project. Yeah, perhaps only two. I would only allow two in a team, right? And then we're gonna make a real process of submission to the Q1 journal, that is Journal of Post-Humanism, right? So I will explore and I'll give you some example about how to write into this so that you can perhaps be able to deliver your 30%, right? And then another 30% come from your research proposal, right? So here you will prepare a full research proposal as an individual report and project, and this is going to due somewhere perhaps almost end of the semester, but we're going to have sort of like a first draft, yeah, to see and connect your ability to write, and also the connection that you can work through the theory with design and suitable for MBA or DBA level. And finally, the 40% evaluation. This cover conceptual, theoretical, and analytical aspect, yeah, which aspect perhaps both written and applied question based on your readings and class activities. Now, the other portion importantly is actually the references, yeah, the reference materials. These are the key texts that will guide your learning. I've already shared with you some of the important textbook. You can get the latest version of like Umar Sekaran, yeah, and also Zygmunt and Cooper and Schindler and others, and perhaps you can purchase this on wherever that is possible, and there are some of the books also available at the UMK library and also through selected digital portals. See, so all this is actually things that maybe help you to understand further, and I also have my own progression of research that's actually connect students, yeah, to talk about research, and also a guide on proposal writing. So you see what you have been looking right now is all actually sort of like a road map, yeah, so that you see by end of the semester you'll be later on confident not just conducting research but also applying it meaningfully in business context. So let's get ready to develop your proposal and also be ready to write an article journal and present it to me, and also engage with research as both a scholarly discipline and a practical tool.